Apps. This. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a mini game stream. Recently, I've gone into the rabbit hole with the PTA universe. PTA map. Oh, I need to go through these documents later. No, wrong page. Get to the maps. Make sure my mic is connected. Hello, Nefis. Welcome aboard. I was looking for the bus map, excuse me. Let's see, paragraph. Before we start, let's see if the battery electric bus is running. Yep. Yeah, so the electric bus is running. So the emphasis that there was a good amount of D4 lifts on the 501 and 57 today. Let's see. And CRC car bodies have been seized again due to Porter and Customs. And I'm just going to leave it up there. I'm not going to get into the fine details of everything. But if you know, you know. Let's keep it at that. Keep things peaceful. But yeah, I think bunch of buses. And so 3,000 was on the tracker today. Oh, thank goodness I got all those rides in, and I did. PTA map. Official PTA map. I gotta open a new. So PTA. This is the maps in the PTA universe. I wish I got better quality. I like the work they do. So Memphis finished 1745's Railman documentary. Oh, Costello dismantling Nafis. Oh yeah, the end of the line Costello's and the Seashore Trolley Museum, I assume. I'm just guessing. But yeah, I really like the PC universe. I did some research. Hello, Prince of the T. Welcome aboard. Just got a new account, Prince of the MBTA. Hello and welcome. But yeah. Oh yes. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. I know now. But thank you for correcting me. But yeah, Potato Transit Authority. They do lots of great work. Like a lot of their work sometimes. Callahan Milling Update, January 8th. So we have the Fifth Avenue, Callahan and Madison. PTA. I like the Petersburg Transit Authority. PTA, but yeah. PCS Classic. Some of this may not make any sense. So I think this is just the original version of PTA. Alright. Okay, so this is the old PTA era. But yeah, I'm glad they kept the classic in. But I like it. But I like the. Not sure if they have the actual modern trains in there. But I'm just gonna be here briefly. Nice. Oh, it's very basic. But the thing is still the same. This version did not show the work. But yeah, this was. Yeah. But yeah, not as popular as the other ones.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone please leave the
So Nafis says D4LFs may be everywhere in the system because it's a snowstorm. Correcto. And let me update my AI list too. Okay, classic. Fifth Avenue line. Trenton Avenue lines. But so far, 3 maps. But I'll make sure this makes sense. We have the Kennedy line. We have the Kennedy IRT lines. The purple ones. So in theory, you can travel along this around the system. So for all intensive purposes, the PTA of Petersburg is a fictional city that can be accessed by airport. And Cayuga for Almsey is also a fictional city, only accessible by airport. Since Amtrak is not really mentioned here, Amtrak does not exist in this universe unless if these creators have something, at least they have an airport. So there's some continuity in there. Now that Cayuga has had an airport for a while, so we're gonna, in theory, take a plane to the place because airplanes can fly almost anywhere. Good evening, Henry. Welcome aboard. Just want to clear. You know what? I might as well go into the game. This is one of my favorites. Is this one of my favorites? Yes. Very on time with my favorites. Hello, Finland, Finard, Finland. Welcome aboard. Not much. What's up with you? So we're gonna look at the map. So this map is very clean and detailed, unlike the other ones online. So this demonstrates the full universe. So you have Candy Main Street. So there's lots of destinations that we can go to within the virtual universe, and we can connect each other with the airport. Holy cow! I think this is so yeah, we're just a tourist looking for the maps, but it doesn't appear that there's service running. Yep, that's PTA subways. Local trains only. All trains stop. PTA services. And we can run PTA Roblox services. Games categories. Services. A division services. We have Newport Avalon lines, which is being worked on. Lots of ads. Green Street Shuttle. So we have Kennedy Line that is available to us. Chambers Street, which is the red lines. So Newport is being worked on in development. BTA. No. No. So we have a lot of we have Calgan and Madison lines. So we have Crosspoint A and C. We don't have those yet. Westport and second lines. We have those. Gracie Avenue, Fifth Avenue, Stanley Street. We don't have that yet. East Second. We have some of that. 16th Street, Vanderbilt Island, and QRW. Let's click on the W's. W. Let's see. Marshall Avenue to 86th Street. That's the express version. So since this is on the wiki page, let's see if we can actually run it. So we'll go ahead and teleport. All right. Let's see. 1969. Press photo of railroad cars being tested. Nope, not here. 86th Street. Someone's gonna hog the spawner. Well, I'm just gonna start the yard. W service. Myrtle Avenue. Rolling stock to be determined. Bar. Okay, there should be. Oh, cool. Let's see if this actually works.
The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays.
So, how come I was switched onto the middle one? Very strange. I think I'm just gonna operate to 39th Street Exchange.
This is Myrtle Avenue. This is a 39th Street bound R local train. The next stop is 16th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 86th Street. This is a potato brick bound R train. The next stop is Pedagogia Highway.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
It's not even.
This is This is a 39th Street bound R local train. The next stop is 6.
Wonder if I can get some. I think I'm stop right before the Uber stop.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train.
This is a Myrtle Avenue bound Q train. The next stop is 39th Street Stock Exchange.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hello, One Nobel Prize. Welcome aboard. So, One Nobel Prize says, did you know that for the... Yeah, there's a bunch of copyrights. The One Nobel Prize says, did you know that for those who want to worship videos for her chance to smell with the pulses? I heard. I know it was broken, but yeah, I get the chance now. I also know that there is a small variations, especially with R16 kids. They have like charges. That's why I like them a lot.
This is a Myrtle Avenue bound Q train. The next and last stop is Myrtle Avenue.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to provide the best possible service for all our customers, we are waiting for connecting passengers on an arriving train.
So we'll look at the map. So we're currently at 16th Street. LY is not in operation yet. But the next line that is coming to the potato delivers is the Newport Avenue line. I'm looking forward to. So yes, One Nobel Prize. We'll be.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to provide the best possible service for all our customers, we are waiting for connecting passengers on an arriving train. Stand clear of the closing door, please.
Transfer is available to the phone train.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Stand clear of the closing door, please.
Elevators. See if we can spawn. Let's see if we get a lucky spawn.
strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays.
Oh, that's the regular spawn. Definitely go to the yeah.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. That's safe, that's necessary. Yeah, just run directly express. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the display.
This is a potato group bound R. The next stop is Van Dunn.
The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the display. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays. The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays.
Oh well.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of a mechanical malfunction, this train is no longer in service. Please follow the instructions from the train crew.
The electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays.
This is Myrtle Avenue. Transfer is available to the N and Q trains.
The electronic strip maps
And to get these passengers to have to do some accommodations. Have to run a special service for passengers. Okay. The PT. Oh, okay, I see. Actually, house service. In fact, ACC21 says no backup really. That's nice. We'll test it out in the yard. Actually, I will terminate at the 39th Street Exchange. Actually, I'll turn it here.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, PT. Come on. Oh, let's go. Let's see if it's true. looks like there was an error. No, let's go to 86th Street. Let's see. Oh, GH. PS. Okay, it's gone. Oh, PTL1. Elevator. PTL1. 15 seconds. Time is at the essence. Let's go to the yacht. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, they changed it back. Yes. Wow.
This is an 86th Street bound orange train. The next
Please step back from the closing doors.
Yeah, I agree. JRC.
This is a 39th Street bound R local train. The next stop is 16th Street.
Please step back from the closing doors. Please step back from the closing doors.
K2 Turnpike, that's funny.
Please step back from the closing doors. Please step back from... This is the last stop of this route. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you. Attention passengers. Due to a mechanical malfunction, this train is now... This is the last stop of this route. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you. Please step back from the closing doors.
Not yet, Henry. When the weather gets nicer, I'll try it. But I did see it. I take video of it. Oh, this is open gangway. We're going to spawn at Central Square. Central Square is where most of the new routes will converge. That'll be our best small location. But yeah, there's no due day because look, the weather, it's gonna be very cold. Extremely cold in the next few days, so everything below 20 degrees next week. And there's a giant snowstorm. Yeah, there's a giant snowstorm. Wait a minute, this is Central Square, excuse me.
Route 91 service to Central Square.
Oh, see, we have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. This should be quick and easy. Now we have CT1. Oh yeah, I did show off the CT1. Why has the run go missing? Gone missing. Moving, yeah. Hopefully the bus actually shows up. Alright, so we have CT2 from Ruggles to Sullivan in its full entirety. No, 32, 39. Running the route. This is the University Bridge, BU Bridge,
CT2 service to Sullivan Station Limited.
Doors are closing.
is why isn't the 47 showing up? There we go. There's the 47.
Service to station.
47's running properly.
Doors are closing.
We have a couple of express buses over here. 5 and 4. Five and 2. It's good. Excellent. This new So that should be the one over there. There goes to 1. 1911. So yeah, they have lots of services to offer. But yeah, but now we preserve them all. There's CT1. So basically, those are the 4 new routes that I worked on. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching. Oh,